Oh boy, they've made another Battle Royale. Oh shit, oh god. Everyone has to hold your horses. We have another Battle Royale here, right here. Yes, very good.
You know, back when PUBG was released, I was hella hyped about Battle Royale games. Fortnite, Ring of Elysium, Apex Legends, Spellbreak, Warzone, all these games, even Minecraft survival games, was hella lit. Now, some of them died as quick as they rose to fame, and the market has become slightly oversaturated, where game developers think it's an easy way to get a head start. Just smack Royale into the title, and you're guaranteed to have some epic gamers try out your game. I've personally fallen out of the whole Battle Royale hype, even though I still sometimes play Apex Legends, but that's just because Apex is a very unique experience. To say that I found another one of these unique gems in the Battle Royale genre would be pretty far-fetched, but it's definitely one of the most unique Battle Royales right now. This is my review of the Naraka Bladepoint Beta. When I say unique, I don't mean that there's no Ring of Death approaching you, or that there's no looting before fighting on a huge map. Obviously, it's still a Battle Royale, so there's gonna be tropes that will haunt you till the day you uninstall Life. A 60-player Battle Royale, and initially released on November 3rd, 2020, Naraka Bladepoint gives players the opportunity to pick between 7 unique heroes in an absolutely gorgeous Eastern Asian aesthetic. There's Viper Ning and Yotohime, who are your offensive utility heroes, Kurumi as the supportive healer, Takaji, Timulch, and Tianhai, who tend to focus more on tanking but also have offensive powers, and there's Matari, whose sole focus is to be extremely mobile. On top of these already existing characters, there's also a surprising amount of customization to be done. Think about changing the facial structure, makeup, clothes, lucky charms, and other accessories. Hell, people even made fucking Thanos, Viego, and handsome Squidward. Every character comes equipped with a tactical skill and ultimate ability. When you level up your characters by playing them, you gain more mastery, and get the opportunity to slightly adjust your abilities. For example, Yotohime can fling her blades at an opponent, and then teleport to it for a surprise attack. This can be changed for a slower moving blade with no teleport, but an extra slash on top. So, on top of a pretty unique hero or class type system, there's also plenty of customization that gives players the opportunity to completely change their style of play. The game features a spawning type system similar to that of Ring of Elysium. You pick your hero when you're loading into a match, and then you choose a square on the map of Morris Isle on which you will then spawn. Then, to no one's surprise, comes the looting phase, where you can find a variety of different melee and ranged weapons, consisting of, but not limited to, great swords, katanas, daggers, guns and bows. All weapons have a certain durability, which you can repair with repair kits you can find on the map. Ranged weapons cannot be used when the durability breaks, and melee weapons just do very little damage. There's also the generic armor and health type drops, similar to those of any Battle Royale. The guns and armor also have different types of rarities. Think of common, rare, epic and legendary. Then, the unique items of Bladepoint consist of soul jades, which passively enhance your stats for the duration of the game. Think of health, resistance or damage buffs. And there's also Darktide coins, which you can use at shops that spawn around the map to buy even more weapons or items or buffs. Hang on, we're almost there. You can also pick up grappling hooks. And you should pick them up. The grapples give you the ability to traverse around structures extremely easily, even though every character already comes with the ability to wall climb and wall jump. The real skillful part of the grapple comes with having the ability to lock onto players. During a fight, you can for example grapple them when they are running away to heal. This lightly stuns them and gives you the opportunity for a grapple attack. Then, finally, there's also Call of Duty Warzone-like quests in the form of scrolls that you can find. So think of a quest like a bounty on a certain player, praying at a statue, and hitting a bell a couple times. Then, of course, comes the combat. And it's pretty inconsistent. It might be pleasing to the eye, with a pretty decent amount of depth to it, and it advertises itself to be this complex rock, paper, scissors games with light, heavy, and counterattacks. But whenever it gets to an actual 1v1, there's not much flair to it. I found most of my battles to be just a spam fest, on my end, but also on my opponent's end. I could dodge light attack, heavy attack, all I wanted, but I never really felt like I was in control, even when I had the upper hand. One game I genuinely stomped on my opponents and won, whereas other games I just get shit on. So either the matchmaking isn't very good, or the combat system definitely needs some fine-tuning.
I swear to God, if all of you are going to the comments right now to type "get good," you need to... You're probably right, but shut up.
Tied in with the combat comes the movement. Bladepoint features a high variety of different movement mechanics. Apart from the grapple, which gives you the opportunity to get an edge on your opponent, there's also plenty of dashing, double jumping, climbing, and more climbing. It can feel good at times, but there's also plenty of moments where it just felt clunky and fucked you over. Especially in cluttered areas with a lot of buildings where the character doesn't know where to lock on with their legs. Now, one thing I have to mention though, the game looks really fucking nice. Call me a biased weeb for loving Eastern Asian aesthetics and culture, but the game actually looks gorgeous. The character design also looks sick. Is this how boobs are supposed to work? Because I've never seen a titty. Hell, I've never seen a fucking woman, bro. The map, the lighting, the flower fields, everything just looks really good. And I had the absolute opportunity to play this game on the lowest settings. However, I've done my fair bit of research and watched plenty of videos on this game on the highest settings. And yeah, that got me to conclude that it looks really, really good. Is it optimized though? Not really. I mean, there's a reason why I had to play on the lowest settings. And even then I experienced frequent game stutters or just huge amounts of lag when trying to render the map. Trial and error made me move my game from my HDD to an SSD though, and that slightly improved it, but not that much. I can run most modern games at a stable 60 FPS on medium to high settings. My rig isn't the worst, it's not great, but it gets the job done. And the fact that I had this many issues with this game in particular shows that the optimization is pretty bad. And of course, a game like this could not be complete without microtransactions and loot boxes. The base game itself is already €20, and the only reason to buy in-game currency would be for cosmetics. But you can also upgrade your purchase to €35 for the Deluxe or Asura edition, or you can go even crazier with €51 for the Ultimate edition.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. Just buy the base game and then you can also upgrade later, you know.
The Deluxe edition comes with an exclusive skier for the spear and 10 loot boxes, or immortal treasures. Whereas the Asura edition comes with a Summit 1G, Lyric, and Shroud skin. So damn, what would the Ultimate edition have to bring to make it worth €51? An extra hero or two? Nah. Maybe an exclusive map, or I don't know. No, you get one exclusive outfit for one character, one exclusive grapple skin, a digital art booklet, and a soundtrack. Call me Angry Joe, but that is not worth it in the slightest. Hell, none of the more expensive editions are worth it. Just buy the base game, and you can always upgrade later. Don't buy the additions. Buy the base game. Give the game feedback with the in-game survey you get after a couple games. They know weebs are gonna play this. And they know weeps are gonna be like,
Well, yeah, I want my waifu to be like so hot, you know, like, oh my god.
and honestly, I don't blame them for it. So, is Naraka Bladepoint a game you should try? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. If you're into the genre of Apex Warzone Chivalry of Elysium. In conclusion, I'm gonna give Naraka Bladepoint Beta a 6.5 out of 10. It's definitely not a polished game, but it's also in beta. It still has a really long way to go to add some longevity, or it's gonna crash and burn like Hyperscape did. The combat and movement also need desperate fine-tuning to make fights and just traversing around buildings more smooth. Undoubtedly, there's gonna be more characters, probably a new map, new items, new weapons, but only time will have to tell. And with that, let me know what you think of the game if you've tried it yourself already. I hope I helped you a bit on deciding whether to buy it or not. Thank you so much for watching. All the content you saw was streamed live on twitch.tv/Thieves. I don't stream that regularly anymore, but I still do from time to time, so yeah, just click follow, yeah, it's fine, you know. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.